Hey there, so today I'm going to be meeting Jon Munson, who is one half of Munson Guitars. Munson Guitars are a UK-based bespoke custom guitar builder, and they really make it to whatever spec you fancy. I met them in 2022 at the Bristol Guitar Show and got to see their guitars for the first time. So really excited to spend a decent chunk of time to have a look at these instruments and see and hear about their building process. But a really cool thing about today is that they've collaborated with a local artist in Cheltenham, Emma Howell, to do a fusion of like art and music. It sounds pretty awesome. They've got a little gallery space that they're using for a while for Emma to display her art, and there are some guitars that are going to be incorporated into that display as well, which I'll show you. And also we're going to have a bit of an opportunity to have a close-up look at some of the guitars that Munson make. And yeah, I'm excited to see what they can do and make a bit of noise. So let's head up to Cheltenham and get going. Come on. Hey, so I'm here with Jon Munson of Munson Guitars.
What's up?
He's very kindly invited me to come and have a look at some of his instruments. No pun intended. But it's really cool because we're in a local art gallery in Cheltenham. Here we are on the prom, the posh area, so someone's probably going to kick me out of here in a minute. Jon is one half of Munson Guitars. They make custom instruments. And tell us a little bit about Munson Guitars.
Yeah, so we've been going since 2018 officially, I suppose.
Cool.
And it all kind of started from started from two different directions. I love the guitar. I've been playing since I was a kid, and I wanted to buy myself a nice guitar, and went and played loads, and I got to some really expensive ones, and like, you know, I was getting up to like 4, 5, 6 grand guitars, and I didn't connect with them. And I thought we must be able to make something for less than that you don't have to wait forever for, and you can have it how you want it.
Yeah, man.
And then on the other side of it, my dad, who does like all the woodworking stuff, he was looking to kind of change out of his IT career back into kind of doing his hobby of woodwork, and he loves music, so we had a go and made a start with that. His background in woodworking meant that we had a pretty decent starting point. I've worked in guitar shops and been obsessed with guitars since I was a kid, so we started with, you know, making bits out of kitchen countertop for our prototypes.
The budget stage guitar,
and then we kind of just went all in on it from sort of 2018, 2019. So we did our first guitar show a few years back, had some good reception from that. Went and did the British Boutique Guitar Show, which is a whole bunch of YouTubers in a house, and that was really cool. And yeah, it's just gone really well. So like we've got to a point now where we've got the custom thing working, where rather than having to just go on a website, tick some boxes, give them some money, and you wait 18 months to hopefully get something you like, here the way we do it is you've kind of got some base shapes and some suggested configurations that we set up, but beyond that, you can pick what you want. So you can pick up you can choose the pickup configuration, how the electronics work, the different woods.
And that's something we'll see in a bit, because all these guitars, they might look similar, but they've all got their own different little bits you can mess about with, different sounds. And that's the awesome thing. That's the bespoke element, isn't it?
Yeah,
that's pretty awesome.
Absolutely. I mean, I think like there's so many different types of musician, and they all want different things. You know, and it's not just left and right-handed or humbuckers or single coil.
And there is a lefty today.
Yeah, well, you've got to have it.
We've got a lefty.
We also we intentionally, actually thinking of you, is when we started, we were like, we're going to do 5% discount for any left-handed guitar.
Exclusive 5% discount, guys.
Yeah, so if you're left-handed, you get 5% off straight away.
For the disabled discount.
And that's the thing. Like a lot of makers just make right-handed guitars, but you know, there's all sorts of different ways of configuring that too. So, you know, you might play left-handed guitar, right-handed, vice versa. All different types of ways. So yeah, we just wanted to make choice be the kind of main factor.
That's it. What you'll see is Munson Guitars, they've made it bespoke in the truest sense. You know, you've got your well, you said you're making one in the shape of an axe at the moment. So we're talking about, if you've got a design in mind, you can do that, and then you can spec that guitar to your heart's content.
Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you, Munson. Cheers for inviting me over. Let's go have a look
check 'em out
and make some sounds. Hello. Hi, Doc. Here I am in Studio 16 in Cheltenham to look at some awesome guitars. I'm here with Jon Munson in 16 Gallery, Cheltenham, where we've got an awesome combination of music and art. And as you can already see, we've got some amazing artwork on the wall, and there's a couple of guitars that go with a couple of the paintings. So give us an insight as to what's actually going on, Jon.
So, the wonderful artist Emma Howell has created this awesome collection. As part of that, we wanted to collaborate, give her a couple of guitars to paint, and just kind of carry the vibes over. So this is one of our Tempests. We did one a couple of years ago, very different style. So this particular one is matching that artwork over there, which is all meditative. So as an artist, Emma meditates and creates these artworks just off the top of her head, which is pretty cool. We like how it kind of works with the contours of the body, back and front, all really cool. Signature down there. There's probably some little Easter eggs under the pickups as well, but you have to buy it to see them. So this particular one, this is one of our first models where we've done our own pickups as well.
Oh, awesome! What, both sets?
Yeah. So this is one of the other guitars. So that's P90 and sort of mid-range output humbucker, hidden under a lovely gold cover there to match the rest of the hardware.
Hardware does look awesome, to be fair.
Yeah, I'm not normally a fan of the gold, but it really works with this artwork.
And look at the pickup dots, man.
They look cool. Look at those fret ends. Look how perfect they are.
And you got the, I don't know if you can see that. Oh, the signature.
Yeah,
that's pretty cool.
This one is called Eden, a figment of your meditation, and that sort of goes with the inhale, hold, exhale, repeat artwork over here.
Really cool.
These are available to buy, and they are proper playable guitars. They're not just here to look
pretty. They're not props.
You can play them. And they come with a lovely hanger as well.
Just got to keep telling yourself in the mirror, it will. Yeah. Manifest. So like the successful self-employed people who be entrepreneurs, only people are 16 that want to keep doing it. Yeah. So yeah, like,
so here we have the Munson Avenger, painted by Emma Howell. So this one's called Hope. So Hope is a two-soul harmony. I guess we've kind of got the artwork here to go with it.
Again, yeah.
Similar kind of styles here. So this is painted front and back as well. So this is the Munson Avenger is our latest model. It's kind of our take on your classic S style, but with a few differences. So yeah, we don't put the cover on the back because we want to see what gubbins is going on. We've got a cutaway on the back here. The neck's bolted in with machine bolts into brass inserts again. 2-point tremolo. So if you like a trem, that one is pretty good. And then we've got our own custom-made pickups here. HSS configuration, brushed aluminium pickguard that we build ourselves as well.
Nice.
And then here you also have 5-way switch with a push-pull. Very nice.
So what I'm hearing is that all these guitars, you can just customise them to your heart's content.
Yeah,
really.
I mean, we try and pick some things that are a little bit different from the traditional look. So, having black tuners, for example, we do have that on a lot of them. Little things around the hardware selection. The shapes are generally a little familiar, but unless you want something really wacky, which we could do, we kind of go with these shapes. But yeah, however you want to customise them. If you want to move knobs around, if you want to have a tremolo or no tremolo, you could put a Bigsby on, anything like that. We can adjust contours if you want them, if you've got a bigger belly cut or anything like that. Scale length on the neck, the fretboard radius, different types of frets, different types of inlays. We can do custom inlays. So it's basically custom, like have it your way, but not Burger King.
Familiar, but mixing it up. Yeah.
Absolutely. And like one of the things that we've tried to do is kind of showcase that with some artist work, because you can really customize the look of it as well. So you know, our main focus is on making it a really great instrument.
Yeah. So yeah, being an artist is complicated, but best decision. Did they get bored or yeah.
You can see that it's part of a collection. So there were some of the guitars as part of the Howell Art exhibition. They looked amazing. Now we're going to look at some standard Munson models and make some noise. Okay, so I'm using the Munson Avenger. Is that right?
Tempest.
I'm using the Munson Tempest. Let's give it a go. Really responsive controls here. Awesome, man. Is there anything I'm missing on this guitar? Is it just standard?
Push pull.
Oh, was it?
No, on the
Oh! Okay. More.
So when you pull the pot out, you get single coil instead of the humbucker. So the volume will be lower because it's lower output.
So this is like the single coil, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, that's crazy. Booming. I like that. You got that variation, man. That must be cool when you're doing like solos. And that, I mean, that is a proper hungry one, proper chunk. I love it. So you got the option for, you probably heard, split pickup. So pull out, you've got the single coil pushing, you've got the humbuckers, three-way select on this one. Was it volume, tone?
Volume and tone on that one, yeah.
Yeah, awesome orange colour. Just get the back on that one as well. Awesome. And in here, okay, I can't do that. But in there are the electrics. Awesome.
So this is the Munson MARAUDER, your offset shape. Similar sort of spec actually to the other one. So we've got maple neck, British English ash body. This one's got a 6-way selector, so you've got single coil pickups across the top. And then you move it down here and you've got the humbuckers rather than having push pulls, and then it's also got a single volume and tone. These are cream tea pickups, which are pretty nice, very nice and clean. What we also try and do with the guitars is always do something a bit special with the electronics, having at least being able to split the humbuckers. What else do we put on here? We've got strap locks as standard, because who wants to drop their guitar? All of our guitars pretty much have got bolt-on necks, but we use actual machine bolts in the neck. So rather than a wood screw that once you put it in a couple of times it will wear out, these are M5 machine bolts with brass inserts in the neck, so it actually pulls the thing together. And then locking tuners, because why wouldn't you have locking tuners in 2024? Why wouldn't you? So yeah, let's see how it sounds.
Awesome.
That's your single coil. Here's the humbucker.
Yeah, man.
The quite clean pickups. These,
Yeah,
they're not going to boost as much.
Oh yes, good variation. So today we're using the Black Star, what is it, HT5? Is that the name of it?
HT5.
HT5. These are the settings that we've got. It actually sounds awesome in here because we've got the natural reverb. So yeah, sounding pretty sweet. Okay, so Jon has decided to show me his #1 guitar, but there's a bit of a story around it, so share your story.
Yeah. So this is another Munson Tempest. We actually built one exactly like this first, which ended up at a music school in up in Lancashire, and we needed to make another one for guitar shows. So I said, let's just make exactly the same spec. What we did is all we did was change the switching. So this one's a 3-way selector with push pulls. The other one, the original, had a 6-way selector. And we made this, and I played with it a little bit. I did some modifications to the pickups, and we had a bit of an accident whilst manufacturing in the back of the body here. So what we did is we drilled it out and we put in a gold coin that commemorates the Hawker Tempest, which is a World War II aircraft that this guitar is named after. So this is, yeah, I mean, the Tempest was our first model. This is sort of a quite familiar shape, but with our own take on it. So 2 humbuckers with push pulls, and this is how it sounds.
Let's go, Tempest.
Quite a bit of gain to it. So if I go to single coil. What I quite like with this is having it in single coil here, and then the humbucker on the bridge. So what we've done with these pickups, and this has kind of been part of the inspiration towards the pickups we build ourselves now, is tweaked it ever so slightly, so you've got a slightly closer way that the string interacts with the magnetic field. So rather than it being very mid-range and compressed like a lot of humbuckers typically can be, this gives you just a bit more top end and a bit of a wider frequency range, I feel like.
Yeah,
I know that's lots of describing words, which is quite
there's lots of guitar-y words, but what I'm hearing in the room is you've got a really sweet clean, but you've got the breakup without it getting too muddy. Yeah. Sounds awesome, man. So there's a bit of an idea of what Munson Guitars had to offer. I had a great time in Cheltenham at Studio 16. Big thanks to Emma and Jon for sorting that out for me and being able to make a bit of noise amongst such awesome artwork. Go and have a look at Munson Guitars, guys. Come on. Okay, back from seeing Munson Guitars in collaboration with Emma Howell, artist. What an awesome day, and I hope you guys got a bit of a vibe for what Munson Guitars can offer, and just the sound, the quality sound that those guitars can make. Really bespoke, really versatile. You know, I think you can see that you can basically create whatever specifications you want for any model that you're into. And honestly, even though I've only played one of those guitars, the one that I did, the Lefty Tempest, I think it was, sounded amazing and felt amazing to play. Sometimes you just know when you pick up a guitar, I'm going to enjoy this, and that was one of them. So yeah, big thanks to Jon and Emma for having me. Apologies if me and Jon making a load of noise put off a load of customers to stop people from buying art. But yeah, it was a lot of fun, and I would highly recommend you check out Munson Guitars. I'll put the link down below. Equally, if you enjoy any of the art you saw, I'll put a link to Emma Howell down below. But yeah, cheers to Emma and Jon for having me, and big thanks to you guys for watching, and yeah, take it easy.